Is it too late to start a YouTube channel in 2025? Well, that's a tricky question. My answer is, it really depends on what your goals are. It depends on what your expectations are. It depends on your amount of commitment. And it depends on your approach. In this video, I'm going to talk about these things and help you answer the question, should you start a channel? In this video, I'm going to talk about these things and help you answer the question, should you start a channel? Let's start out with goals. I believe that most people's goals for starting a YouTube channel vary. Some people have a hobby and just want to share it. Some people make videos to share with family and friends, and YouTube is a great place for doing that. Some people want to become famous, and of course, some people want to make money on YouTube. Here is a quick fact. Over 97% of the channels on YouTube never monetize. Never get to 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours needed to do so. Most people give up before that ever happens. So why do you want to start a YouTube channel? Let me know in the comments below. It's important to understand why you want to start a channel. Knowing your goal for starting a channel makes a difference on how you proceed. It's a much different approach starting a channel to share videos with family and friends, opposed to starting a channel to make money. A channel for family and friends requires little work, but to make money on YouTube does. There are strategies that can help a channel grow faster, like having good thumbnails and titles, researching topics for videos, creating quality videos that have value, and learning the skills to be a successful creator. Click the subscribe button to see videos on those topics. I started out doing videos to share with family and friends, and my channel was going nowhere. I was getting little to no views, and the only subscribers I had were family and friends, and they hardly watched the videos I posted. At that time, I changed my goal. My goal changed to me wanting to have a successful channel. And yes, I had hopes of making money with YouTube as well. In just over a year, I was able to gain about 3,000 subscribers once I changed my goal and my approach. So if your goal is to publish videos for friends and family to see, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that, then this is a great time to start a channel. If your goal is to make money on YouTube, it is also a great time, but you need to have the right expectations. You have probably seen some videos on YouTube about YouTube being in easy mode. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there is no easy mode for YouTube. To have a successful channel on YouTube requires a lot of work and a lot of effort. YouTube seems to be showing videos from smaller channels on the browse page more, but this doesn't make YouTube easy. It just gives a smaller creator a little more opportunity to be seen. Your success will rely on your effort. If you come up with good video ideas, make good thumbnails and titles, and most importantly, make good content that provides value and retains viewers, your chances of success will increase significantly. But it isn't going to happen overnight. This is where expectations come into play. YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. In the beginning, your videos will get little to no views. There are some creators that have made it overnight, but that isn't the norm. It can take a long time to gain a viewership. This isn't wasted time though. This is time to learn the skills necessary to make your channel successful. Time to learn how to research topics, to learn how to make good thumbnails, to come up with good titles, to learn how to shoot good video, how to set up lighting and sound, and how to edit video. As you do more videos, your skills in these areas will improve, and the quality of your videos will improve as well. The better content you publish, the faster your channel will grow. But prepare for the long haul and not short-term success. If you set your expectations realistically, it'll set you up correctly. It'll help you from being disappointed and keep you driving forward. This leads to commitment. Even though you most likely will not blow up overnight, if you remain consistent and continue to improve, your channel will grow. I recommend publishing a video at least once a week. Consistency is important for growth. I know this could be difficult if you work a full-time job and you only do YouTube part-time, but if you have the commitment to do this, it will pay off. Stick with it and don't give up. Lastly is approach. If you look at YouTube as a business and approach it in that way, you can have a lot of success and could potentially make a lot of money. Beyond the monetization that comes with 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, I'm sure you know that once you reach that threshold, you can make ad revenue off of YouTube from the ads shown during your videos. But there are other opportunities to make money, such as affiliate marketing and brand deals, or selling your own products. So back to the original question of this video. Should you start a YouTube channel in 2025? The answer is yes, but know why you are doing it. If you want help with that, click subscribe and watch this video next.